Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina, Lake Taneycomo. Going to do one cast today. They're not running any water yet. They're supposed to run one unit at 2 o'clock and 3 units at 3 o'clock until this evening. Not quite as hot today, so they don't have to run all 4. I'm above the resort about 150 yards. I was going to go on up, but there's a lot of fish midging right out here. Not a lot, but enough, like right there, that I should have brought my fly rod and a midge, use a zebra midge under a float, but I'm just going to throw a black 32nd ounce jig with 2-pound line. And probably about 3 of them that just surfaced right there. Not gonna let it sink. Just gonna kind of work it fast on the surface. So that's where those fish are right now. They're just kind of cruising about a foot underneath the surface, looking for midges. Oh, I think it just had a touch. Yeah, oh phooey. There he just midged again. This is kind of fun. You can target fish out here. No fish on one cast. Thought I'd get one. You see one midge, you can throw at it. Another one out there, a little ways. They're kind of spread out. Like I said before, a lot of times you get a bunch of leaves on the surface, like right here. Those fish are coming up around those leaves. Oh, they're kind of slashing at it. They're not, haven't hooked one yet. Oop. Little turkeys? Oh, that was a big fish. That was a little fish. Can't reach him. I'm getting bites. They just hadn't hooked one yet. Boy, I might have to go back and get my fly rod. Might be fun. Same thing, you target those fish, throwing a zebra midge under a float, about a foot deep. You can catch them. Oh, he swam right up to the boat. I don't even need to drop my trolling motor. There's enough fish right here to fish for. I can catch them. Another one behind me. I know this jig doesn't look like a midge, but I'm putting it in front of them. I know that they're right underneath the surface. They just cruise around. They swim around until they see something and they eat it, either on the film, in the film, which is right underneath the surface, or if it's a dry midge. If it's a midge that's come out of its shell and open its wings and starting to kind of dry himself, they'll come up and eat that. Yeah, phooey. It's not working out like I thought it would. finally catching some fish off the dock today. I'm letting it sink now. We've gotten just a trace of rain today, through the night today. There's been a lot more rain west of us out in southeast Kansas and southwest Missouri, around Joplin. They've gotten quite a bit of rain, but it's all just dissipating before it gets to us, which is not a bad thing. They keep predicting like 3, 4, 5 inches of rain for us. I'm gonna have to drop my trolling motor and chase those fish. And fortunately, it's missing us. I just had one chase it right then. They're chasing, but they're just not committing. There's some fish right over here that are coming up a little bit more consistently. Just out of my range. Ah, missed him. I think the current's already started. I think they're running water right now. I'm moving. So they started a little bit early. Just noticed that I'm actually drifting. Well, hopefully I catch a big one. Make up for not catching anything the first part of this. I'm going to work the bottom a little bit. Let it sink. I'm just jigging it up and letting it fall. And I'm watching my line as it falls. But nothing is happening so far. They're still midging a little bit. Boy. They're just being picky. Picky or they're not feeding. Here, one just came up right there in front of me. It'll bug off the surface. Another one came up out there. So I'll run it across the surface. Oh, yes he was. I thought I saw it go slack. That kind of looked like a brown. It's fighting like a brown. browns tend to nosedive a lot. It's kind of like a smallmouth. Don't jump much. Oh, I just lost him. He wasn't huge. It was a nice, I'd say 14, 15-inch brown, I think. Just hook came unbuttoned. I didn't get the best hook set. So I'm just kind of shaking it and reeling a little bit, just giving that jig a lot of action, and then just letting it die. They usually hit it when it's dying. The whole idea is to get those fish kind of chasing your jig, and then when you stop it, let it die, that's when they hit it. Kind of give it a real fast action. I've got fish following it, they're just not committing. I can see them almost every cast, they'll follow it in. They're just not eating it. Pause a little bit longer just to see maybe if that will make them take it. Even when I go to reel it the rest of the way in, they still, their noses are still right on the jig. Maybe a different color jig would work better. Couple more casts. Just about even with the dock now. Just try some different things, see if I can get them to commit. They've quit coming up and midging. I'm gonna let this one sink just a little bit, Jackson. Oh, that went slack. Hopefully you could see that. That should have been pretty visible in the camera. That line just dropped dead, slack. Kind of went slack again. Kind of went slack again. One more time. I hate it to quit on when I get a missed strike. Again, just typical of getting a strike and them not completely committed to the bite. It's just the mood that they're in. At least now you know just about all I can do, or what I try to do to get a bite under these circumstances, besides change the color or the size of jig. Sometimes it just don't work. Thanks for watching. We'll try again tomorrow.